Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Everyone to listen to me in this moment for another new idea for this language. I am so happy, extremely happy to see me and to give you another video related in this learning for this language. So, what we have today, or what exactly we have today for explaining in this moment? We have about the very important point related to language, about the paragraph. What is the paragraph? How can I create the simple paragraph in the language? There are many different strategies, ways, or guidelines to use this paragraph for different ways to understanding and practice and apply this paragraph. But depending in this moment, especially depending on how can I create this simple paragraph in this language. That's very important idea. So before starting to write a simple paragraph, I need to understand how can I create the simple sentence, because that's paragraph when you want to create it in this language, you need to understand how can I create the simple paragraph in this language. So what that paragraph exactly in this language? How can I give the simple definition about this paragraph? The paragraph is a group of the sentence that explaining a single idea. In order for a paragraph to be effectively, it must begin with the topic sentence, have the sentence that support the main idea of the paragraph, and maintain a consistent flow. So that is the simple definition about the paragraph. How can I understand created the simple paragraph in this language? In order to understand definition, so you with the definition you can consistent or maybe you find about the three categories or consist of the paragraph. The first one about the topic sentence, the second one about the supporting sentence, the third one about the conclusion sentence. But before starting to create about the each categories consists of the paragraph, you need to starting about the how can I consistent the sentence. That's the very important item. So when you want to starting about the simple sentence to create it, the paragraph, that's very important. That consists about the sentence with starting with the letters like A, and after the word like a book, for example, and phrases, the big book, and close it with I read just. So the letter is okay, is the alphabet. Use the alphabet letters used about language. And after that about the word, the simple word, any word, any related lexical word. After that about the phrases, what the phrases created any nouns or write any nouns or words without the subjects and verbs. After that the closet, within the closet about the starting with the subject and verbs. Just when I see about any sentence or any words starting with the subject after the verbs, you understand directly about this closet. This is simple idea how can I create or writing the simple sentence in the language.